Hello, my friends. Have you ever tried to learn new music or perform your favorite songs, but you couldn't, for the life of you, find a track to use or didn't have the resources to learn? If you're anything like me, most of your practicing and singing is going to be done with an instrumental or karaoke track. The problem is, for the most part, they're really bad and they're not conducive to learning or performing. Well, I have found the solution, and it's Moises, the musician's app. This fantastic app is absolutely going to level up your music making, your learning, your performing, and much more. In this video, we're going to be breaking down some of Moises' greatest features and how you can use it to become a better musician. I have been using Moises for a few months now, and I can tell you that it has absolutely changed my music making. Let's dive in. As a singing teacher, I'm always trying to give my students ways to level up their practicing, and having a high quality, reliable instrumental track to practice with is going to give you a huge step up on the competition. And let's not forget, we're not competing with other singers. You're competing with yourself. You're always trying to be the best version of yourself possible. The first thing we're going to do is create a high quality audio track, and we can do this with Moises' AI audio separation tool. Let's open the app and learn how to do this. The first thing that we're going to want to do is import our song into Moises so that it can work its magic. Opening the app here, we have 4 options to import a new song. First, we have import from URL, any media from cloud services or public URLs. Second is iTunes, your local tracks purchased on the iTunes store. We have the camera roll, add media from your device's gallery, and finally the Files app. Tracks from the Files app, Google Drive, Dropbox, and more. One of the most common scenarios for me is that I want to perform a piece of music with a track, but I can't do it if there's vocals in it. What Moises is going to allow me to do is remove the vocals from the song that I just uploaded. We are now officially in the control menu of Moises, and as you can see, we've got vocals, we've got drums, we've got guitar, we've got other instruments, and I am in complete control of the volume of these different instruments. This is so simple. All I have to do to remove the vocals is to bring the slider down, and I'm all good to go. Let's now listen to this in action. I've reset the vocals to the default volume, and let's listen to vocals versus removed vocals.
I know it's hard sometimes to believe it, that you deserve more.
I mean, that's absolutely incredible. Moises has the ability to remove vocals from your song, so all you hear is the instruments. Let me give you a really helpful practice tip. Sometimes when I'm practicing, I don't want to turn the vocals off completely. I want a little bit of vocals there, but not quite as loud as the original. What I do in Moises is turn the volume of the vocals down about halfway. So they're still there, helping to guide me and to teach me the song, but they're not quite as loud as they normally are. So let's recap. All it took was importing a song and changing one setting, and now all of a sudden I have a high quality, reliable track to practice with. Click the link in the description to download Moises completely for free, or you can scan the QR code that is on your screen right now. And before I forget, one of Moises' greatest features is its ability to sync between devices. I often practice and perform with my iPad, so all the changes I make on my mobile automatically sync to my iPad. Mobile app, iPad app, web app, desktop app, they're all syncing and working together. It's so convenient and so amazing. Going back to our editing dashboard, I want to show you a few key features that are going to make your life much easier. I am a huge believer that you should sing whatever music you want, regardless of the voice type, regardless of the singer, and Moises allows you to sing whatever you want. In the bottom right corner of Moises, there's a music note on musical lines, and this is the key change feature of Moises. It's so incredibly simple. All you have to do is move the slider up or down, and it's going to change keys. Let's listen to this in action. We'll start with the original key, and then we'll raise it.
The ones you love, just have you ever really thought about me? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do. When the rules are made of.
The thing that always blows my mind is that this happens instantly. I've used this in lessons and tested this out with my students. And if we have a song that doesn't feel entirely comfortable, maybe it's a little too high, we can change the key on the spot. Don't forget, you can always hit the reset button and it will bring you back to the original key. Now I'm going to use the iPad app just to show you how easy it is to transition between devices. So we've established that Moises can remove vocals and change keys with a click of a button, but did you also know it can change tempo? Once again, going back to our main dashboard, if you click the metronome icon in the bottom left corner, you see tempo options. So the current tempo is 116 beats per minute. Let's click play, and then we'll speed and slow down the tempo.
Oh, quit the job you hate and love the ones you love. 'Cause have you ever really thought about you? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do. When the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out.
If you're learning new music, it's important that you start slow, and Moises allows us to do this. If I learn a new song, I might start with a slower tempo, and each day gradually increase the speed. What I love about Moises is that it allows us to do this, so we can gradually improve our musical skills over time. And now we'll flip back to the mobile app to show you the smart metronome feature. A metronome allows a musician to hear the beat, but sometimes a song gets faster, sometimes it gets slower, and the metronome will keep up no matter what happens. If the song gets slower, the metronome gets slower. If it gets faster, the metronome gets faster. I made a video about 5 skills every singer should learn, and one of my main points was that singers should learn basic piano skills, so being able to play basic chords on the piano. It's not required, but it's going to take your singing skills from 0 to 100 if you can learn music faster. And you guessed it, Moises can help us with that too. Once again, back at our main dashboard, looking just underneath the song title, you'll see the chords listed. And as I click play, the chords will scroll by.
Let's do the streets on Monday. Let's call your exes and tell.
This is an incredibly useful tool that I didn't even know I needed. Being able to see what chords are happening as I'm singing not only allows me to understand the harmony better, but allows me to learn how to play it myself. And the best part about all of this is that the technology is improving every single day. Removing vocals, changing keys, changing tempos, having the chords scroll by, that technology is getting better each time I open Moises. So if you want to level up your music making, download Moises. It's certainly made a difference in my professional and teaching career, and my students are thriving because of it. Download Moises completely for free with the link in the description, or you can scan the QR code that you see on your screen right now. That's it for today's video, my friends. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or thoughts, please leave a comment down below. Special thank you to Moises for sponsoring this video. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.